right, man. Let's talk about this video of a father. I don't know if this is skit or not. I just seen it, so I haven't even seen watched it yet. So a father got mad because he caught a lady. So this lady got mad because her son was messing with this dude's daughter, and he caught him, and apparently, disciplined him. So let's see what happens, man. So Keisha got mad, but let's go.
For my son,
Caught him in the bed with my daughter.
they don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
He know the rules. He know the rules.
Okay, and I tell him the rules, but you,
they in the
when it
living
comes
room.
to
They
my
don't
children, you do not put your hands on my child.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
They stay in the living room.
Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child anymore. And I wouldn't touch your child. Don't
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him. I roughed him up. I threw him out. He knew the rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to use physical force.
So did you even know who he was? Where he was?
Put your hands on my son.
Caught him in the bed with my daughter.
And this is the shit I be talking about, bro. Why y'all think the community is messed up? Why y'all think? Where's the father at? The father is supposed to be going to have a conversation with this man, not the mother. Where's the father? Where's the father? Look how emotional she is. She screaming, she yelling, she putting her fingers in another man's face. Some man ain't going for that. Some man would have just, pushed her out the way and closed his door. Like, go get the father. Don't come confront me about no stuff like this. This dude knew the rules. So I Uncle Field him and threw him out the house. He knew not to go back there with my daughter. Man supposed to leave, right? He knew the rules. I opened my home up to him and he violated my rules. He got to get out. And of course, that's your rules. And she put hands, foot, and toes on my daughter, and I'm cool. I put hands on her son for not following the rules. So be it. And then they get pregnant. Then you want to sit down and have a talk. Then you want to ask me for abortion money. Then you want to blame me for this, that, and the third. This is why having a man in the house is so important, because two men could have had this conversation. I guarantee you, a real man would have been told his son, hey, went there, you violated his rules. You see what happened. Because once he violate the rules in the real world and go out there and violate the rules with the police officers, it ain't going to be no, No. Your son knew the rules. He broke the rules. That's that man's house. So whatever the law says in that man's house, it's the law. It's biblical. It's Bible. And women do this all the time. Want to go get emotional, get in the dude's face. And want to get emotional. Oh, you can't put your hands on my son. Tell that to the police when you go out here and violate. They never tell their kids they wrong. They never tell their kids they wrong. They always justify. It was so funny. I was having a conversation with some ladies the other day about this, about how the parents come into the school and the policy is no cell phones. And the parents come in there and say, well, my daughter can have a cell phone. You can't tell them what to have. And I'm telling y'all, bro, when I was growing up, they ain't believe shit we had to say. They believed the teacher until, something else. Y'all remember it was an episode on Malcolm in the Middle where the particular teacher had it out for Reese, and whatever Reese paper Reese turned in, he got an F. So Malcolm did a paper for Reese, and he made sure it was a C+ type of paper, a C paper, and the teacher gave him an F. So he went to go tell, long story short, they had to tell his mom Lois, and the mom got mad, and she got mad when she found out that she gave Reese. She was mad because not only did he give Reese a F, she said, you gave something that Malcolm wrote a F? So basically she extorted the teacher by saying, if you don't help fix my roof, I'm going to report you to the school board for having it out for a student. She got mad at Malcolm for doing the paper, but if he didn't do the paper, he couldn't prove that the teacher had it out for Reese. So, yeah, and if you don't know the show, it's Reese. Malcolm is a is a genius. He's a genius child. So yeah, to me that's kind of funny. Kind of funny. So yeah, but they don't think their kids can do no wrong. So when they go out in the streets and they do wrong, and they get penalized for it, then they want to cry when they can't help them when they get them years, or somebody send them to the upper room, then they want to cry. No, it don't work like that. It don't work that way. So you can't sit there and tell a man what he did. He said, I just roughed him up and threw him out. I ain't but beat his ass like I really wanted to. And this is why a man is so important. This is why a man is so important, bro. Another man is supposed to be another man is supposed to be handling that situation. Not you, not your emotional ass. Your son was wrong. Your son was wrong. I allow you in my house and trust you with my daughter and trust you around my things. You violate my rules. Like, no, he was in the right. She was in the wrong. His son, her and her son was in the wrong. He go home, mama, he beat me up and I didn't feel like I did nothing wrong. We were just in there listening to music and all right, know how I go. And most of these women, believe it or not, they don't care. When I say they don't care, they don't care. They don't care. When I say they don't care, they don't care. She get pregnant, they don't really care about what you do. So if you got a son or a daughter, and they go into their other friend house, and the mother is in charge of that house, or it ain't two parents, or the mother in charge of that house. You know how the men are lax on the boys, having women in the house, whatever. The women are just as lax, more lax than men. The women don't see no problem with their young daughters getting popped off. Real talk. They're like, oh, yo, fast ass. And they'll kind of chastise them for being a hoe, but they know they was hoes too. They know it was fast and they was younger too. They know they was fast when they was younger too. They know they was fast when they was younger. They know it. So, it is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Who you think was in the right, who you think was in the wrong. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. For the most part, the real channel is in the link tree. That link's in the description. So make sure y'all check that out. The Patreon, excuse me. So check out the Patreon. It's the only link in the description. Appreciate y'all. Peace.